Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see some basic logic gates available in Boolean algebra. In previous video, we would have seen about logical operators, some fundamental logical operators. So for which you are going to represent the logical operators using some symbols. You call it as logic gates. So we will see that in this video. So first you are going to see what is a gate. A gate is simply an electronic circuit. So it will look like a circuit, okay, electronic circuit where you will have a lot of AND, OR and NOT, and then you will have connectors which will be connecting each of these operators, which operates on one or more signals. So you will get some signals. So when the current is passed, signal is passed to one circuit to another circuit, you will get some signals, on or off signals. You can represent it with ones or zeros. Okay, so if it is 1, then the signal is on, and if the signal is off, you will get as 0. So according to that 1 and 0, you may get one output, right? You will be checking the logical operations using this true or false operation, and finally you will get one result. Okay, so that you call it as the output signal. Gates are often called logic circuits because they can be analyzed with Boolean algebra. That means you can use this Boolean algebra to solve the logic circuit. It can represent the gates, different gates available which can be connected and make a logical circuit, and you can analyze all the gates available in the circuit, and finally you will get one result. Okay, it may be either 1 or 0. So finally, whatever circuit, how many ever gates you use, final output will be only 1. Okay, that will be either 1 or 0. So first you are going to see is inverter. We call it as NOT gate, and inverter is also called a NOT gate because the output is not the same as input. Okay, so if the output is 1, then the input may be 0, right? It should be 0 because you got only one input. So if the input is 1, then the output will be inverted, that will be 0, right? So the output is sometimes called the complement, that is opposite. So according to the input, it changes, just it will be the opposite of the input. Okay, and you can see the diagram, that is a gate given. You can see a small triangle. Okay, it has been rotated sideways, and then in front of the triangle you will see a small circle. So when you join this, you call this as a NOT gate. Okay, this is a gate represents the inverter operator, that is NOT operator. And you can see left hand side, that is you can see a input and you will see an output. So you have to draw a single line as input. Okay, call it as legs. Okay, each and every line you call it as legs. For NOT operator, you got only one leg, and the output line also will be only one. Okay, so it represents the output irrespective of all the gates. You will get only one output. How many ever input you have, you will get only one output. So it doesn't change in NOT operator also. For one input, okay, you will get one output. Next operator we are going to see is OR gate. Okay, that is OR operator, which will be represented with a gate here. An OR gate can have many inputs. Okay, so you can see that first diagram. You got many 2 input and then 3 input and 4 input. Okay, you can see different legs here, 2 legs, 3 legs and 4 legs, right? It goes on like that. One or more high, that is one input produces output as high. Okay, so you already know about OR operator. If any one input is true, that is high, then the output is obviously high, that means 1. So as I said before, it will be represented with 0 and 1. So if it is true, it will be 1. If it is false, it is 0, right? So if it is high, that means if it is 1, the output, if any one of the input is 1, then the output obviously will be 1, right? Now we will come to the gate, how it look like. You can see an gate where input, just you can see a curve here. Okay, and then you have to put like the same triangle which we used for the NOT gate. You have to put a rounded triangle, right? And then you will have sharp edge, and then you have to put a line, that will be the output. Okay, So you have to draw as it is, because once you draw it faster, it may suddenly look like a not operator. So you have to draw the curve properly, and then the same triangle should be drawn as a rounded triangle. Okay, so it look like that and no circle in front. So this is the representation of OR operation, that is OR operator. Okay, so this is OR gate. Then you are going to see about AND gate. AND gate can have as many as output, same like OR gate. You will have many many input. If any one of the input is 0, the output is 0. So you know the truth table, how it will be. If both the input is true, then the output is true, that is 1. Okay. If any one of the input is 0, that is if it is low, then the output is low. Okay, that is 0. Okay, all input must be 1. So if it is 1, then obviously you will get the output as 1, that is high. Okay, now we will come to the gate, AND gate used. You can see a line, straight line in the left hand side, and then it look like an semi-oval, right? Semi-oval, and then the output line. Okay, so it is very simple to draw, and it you can see 2-legged AND gate and 3-legged AND gate and 4-legged. This is all legs, they represent the inputs. And but you can see that for all the gates you will have only one output. So you have to remember these gates so that you can draw the logical circuit as per the expression given, Boolean expression given, and then you can as you do the Boolean expression, you can solve and get the final answer. Same like that, you can also draw the circuit, use the gates and draw the circuit and get the answer. Okay. So hope you understood this video. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, thank you.